بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful.
ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب المبين.
Alif, Lam, Ra. These are the verses of the clear book.
إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
We have revealed it an Arabic Quran, so that you may understand.
نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن كنت من قبله لمن الغافلين.
We narrate to you the most accurate history, by revealing to you this Quran. Although, prior to it, you were of the unaware.
إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين.
When Joseph said to his father, "O my father, I saw 11 planets, and the sun, and the moon, I saw them bowing down to me."
قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين.
He said, "O my son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, lest they plot and scheme against you. Satan is man's sworn enemy."
وكذلك يجتبيك ربك ويعلمك من تأويل الأحاديث ويتم نعمته عليك وعلى آل يعقوب كما أتمها على أبويك من قبل إبراهيم وإسحاق إن ربك عليم حكيم.
And thus your Lord will choose you, and will teach you the interpretation of events, and will complete his blessing upon you and upon the family of Jacob, as he has completed it before upon your forefathers Abraham and Isaac. Your Lord is knowing and wise.
لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين.
In Joseph and his brothers are lessons for the seekers.
إذ قالوا ليوسف وأخوه أحب إلى أبينا منا ونحن عصبة إن أبانا لفي ضلال مبين.
When they said, "Joseph and his brother are dearer to our father than we are, although we are a whole group. Our father is obviously in the wrong.
اقتلوا يوسف أو اطرحوه أرضا يخل لكم وجه أبيكم وتكونوا من بعده قوما صالحين.
Kill Joseph, or throw him somewhere in the land, and your father's attention will be yours. Afterwards, you will be decent people."
قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف وألقوه في غيابة الجب يلتقطه بعض السيارة إن كنتم فاعلين.
One of them said, "Do not kill Joseph, but throw him into the bottom of the well. Some caravan may pick him up, if you must do something."
قالوا يا أبانا ما لك لا تأمنا على يوسف وإنا له لناصحون.
They said, "Father, why do you not trust us with Joseph, although we care for him?
أرسله معنا غدا يرتع ويلعب وإنا له لحافظون.
Send him with us tomorrow, that he may roam and play, we will take care of him."
قال إني ليحزنني أن تذهبوا به وأخاف أن يأكله الذئب وأنتم عنه غافلون.
He said, "It worries me that you would take him away. And I fear the wolf may eat him while you are careless of him."
قالوا لئن أكله الذئب ونحن عصبة إنا إذا لخاسرون.
They said, "If the wolf fed him, and we are many, we would be good for nothing."
فلما ذهبوا به وأجمعوا أن يجعلوه في غيابة الجب وأوحينا إليه لتنبئنهم بأمرهم هذا وهم لا يشعرون.
So they went away with him, and agreed to put him at the bottom of the well. And we inspired him, "You will inform them of this deed of theirs when they are unaware."
وجاءوا أباهم عشاء يبكون.
And they came to their father in the evening weeping.
قالوا يا أبانا إنا ذهبنا نستبق وتركنا يوسف عند متاعنا فأكله الذئب وما أنت بمؤمن لنا ولو كنا صادقين.
They said, "O father, we went off racing one another, and left Joseph by our belongings, and the wolf ate him. But you will not believe us, even though we are being truthful."
وجاءوا على قميصه بدم كذب قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل والله المستعان على ما تصفون.
And they brought his shirt, with fake blood on it. He said, "Your souls enticed you to do something. But patience is beautiful, and Allah is my help against what you describe."
وجاءت سيارة فأرسلوا واردهم فأدلى دلوه قال يا بشرى هذا غلام وأسروه بضاعة والله عليم بما يعملون.
A caravan passed by, and they sent their water carrier. He lowered his bucket, and said, "Good news. Here is a boy." And they hid him as merchandise. But Allah was aware of what they did.
وشروه بثمن بخس دراهم معدودة وكانوا فيه من الزاهدين.
And they sold him for a cheap price, a few coins. They considered him to be of little value.
وقال الذي اشتراه من مصر لامرأته أكرمي مثواه عسى أن ينفعنا أو نتخذه ولدا وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض ولنعلمه من تأويل الأحاديث والله غالب على أمره ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
The Egyptian who bought him said to his wife, "Take good care of him, he may be useful to us, or we may adopt him as a son." We thus established Joseph in the land, to teach him the interpretation of events. Allah has control over his affairs, but most people do not know.
وَلَمَّا بَلَغَ أَشُدَّهُ آتَيْنَاهُ حُكْمًا وَعِلْمًا وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ.
When he reached his maturity, we gave him wisdom and knowledge. We thus reward the righteous.
وراودته التي هو في بيتها عن نفسه وغلقت الأبواب وقالت هيت لك قال معاذ الله إنه ربي أحسن مثواي إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
She in whose house he was living tried to seduce him. She shut the doors, and said, "I am yours." He said, "Allah forbid. He is my Lord. He has given me a good home." Sinners never succeed.
وَلَقَدْ هَمَّتْ بِهِ وَهَمَّ بِهَا لَوْلَا أَن رَّأَىٰ بُرْهَانَ رَبِّهِ كَذَلِكَ لِنَصْرِفَ عَنْهُ السُّوءَ وَالْفَحْشَاءَ إِنَّهُ مِنْ عِبَادِنَا الْمُخْلَصِينَ.
She desired him, and he desired her, had he not seen the proof of his Lord. It was thus that we diverted evil and indecency away from him. He was one of our loyal servants.
واستبق الباب وقدت قميصه من دبر وألف يا سيدها لدى الباب قالت ما جزاء من أراد بأهلك سوءا إلا أن يسجن أو عذاب أليم.
As they raced towards the door, she tore his shirt from behind. At the door, they ran into her husband. She said, "What is the penalty for him who desired to dishonor your wife, except imprisonment or a painful punishment?"
قال هي راودتني عن نفسي وشهد شاهد من أهلها إن كان قميصه قد من قبل فصدقت وهو من الكاذبين.
He said, "It was she who tried to seduce me." A witness from her household suggested, "If his shirt is torn from the front, then she has told the truth, and he is the liar."
وَإِن كَانَ قَمِيصُهُ قُدَّ مِن دُبُرٍ فَكَذَبَتْ وَهُوَ مِنَ الصَّادِقِينَ.
But if his shirt is torn from the back, then she has lied, and he is the truthful.
فَلَمَّا رَأَىٰ قَمِيصَهُ قُدَّ مِن دُبُرٍ قَالَ إِنَّهُ مِن كَيْدِكُنَّ إن كيدكن عظيم.
And when he saw that his shirt was torn from the back, he said, "This is a woman's scheme. Your scheming is serious indeed."
يوسف أعرض عن هذا واستغفري لذنبك إنك كنت من الخاطئين.
Joseph, turn away from this. And you, woman, ask forgiveness for your sin, you are indeed in the wrong.
وقال نسوة في المدينة امرأة العزيز تراود فتاها عن نفسه قد شغفها حبا إنا لنراها في ضلال مبين.
Some ladies in the city said, "The governor's wife is trying to seduce her servant. She is deeply in love with him. We see she has gone astray."
فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن متكأ وآتت كل واحدة منهن سكينا وقالت اخرج عليهن. فلما رأينه أكبرنه وقطعن أيديهن وقلن حاش لله ما هذا بشرا إن هذا إلا ملك كريم.
And when she heard of their gossip, she invited them, and prepared for them a banquet, and she gave each one of them a knife. She said, "Come out before them." And when they saw him, they marveled at him, and cut their hands. They said, "Good Allah, this is not a human, this must be a precious angel."
قالت فذلكن الذي لمتنني فيه ولقد راودته عن نفسه فاستعصم ولئن لم يفعل ما آمره ليسجنن وليكونن من الصاغرين.
She said, "Here he is, the one you blamed me for. I did try to seduce him, but he resisted. But if he does not do what I tell him to do, he will be imprisoned, and will be one of the despised."
قال رب السجن أحب إلي مما يدعونني إليه وإلا تصرف عني كيدهن أصب إليهن وأكن من الجاهلين.
He said, "My Lord, prison is more desirable to me than what they call me to. Unless you turn their scheming away from me, I may yield to them, and become one of the ignorant."
فاستجاب له ربه فصرف عنه كيدهن إنه هو السميع العليم.
Thereupon his Lord answered him, and diverted their scheming away from him. He is the hearer, the knower.
ثم بدا لهم من بعد ما رأوا الآيات ليسجننه حتى حين.
Then it occurred to them, after they had seen the signs, to imprison him for a while.
ودخل معه السجن فتيان قال أحدهما إني أراني أعصر خمرا وقال الآخر إني أراني أحمل فوق رأسي خبزا تأكل الطير منه نبئنا بتأويله إنا نراك من المحسنين.
2 youth entered the prison with him. One of them said, I see myself pressing wine. The other said, I see myself carrying bread on my head, from which the birds are eating. Tell us their interpretation. We see that you are one of the righteous.
قال لا يأتيكما طعام ترزقانه إلا نبأتكما بتأويله قبل أن يأتيكما ذلكما مما علمني ربي إني تركت ملة قوم لا يؤمنون بالله وهم بالآخرة هم كافرون.
He said, no food is served to you, but I have informed you about it before you have received it. That is some of what my Lord has taught me. I have forsaken the tradition of people who do not believe in Allah, and regarding the hereafter, they are deniers.
واتبعت ملة آبائي إبراهيم وإسحاق ويعقوب ما كان لنا أن نشرك بالله من شيء ذلك من فضل الله علينا وعلى الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون.
And I have followed the faith of my forefathers, Abraham, and Isaac, and Jacob. It is not for us to associate anything with Allah. This is by virtue of Allah's grace upon us and upon the people, but most people do not give thanks.
يا صاحبي السجن أأرباب متفرقون خير أم الله الواحد القهار.
O my fellow inmates, are diverse lords better, or Allah, the one, the supreme?
ما تعبدون من دونه إلا أسماء سميتموها أنتم وآباؤكم ما أنزل الله بها من سلطان إن الحكم إلا لله أمر ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
You do not worship, besides him, except names you have named, you and your ancestors, for which Allah has sent down no authority. Judgment belongs to none but Allah. He has commanded that you worship none but him. This is the right religion, but most people do not know.
يا صاحبي السجن أما أحدكما فيسقي ربه خمرا وأما الآخر فيصلب فتأكل الطير من رأسه قضي الأمر الذي فيه تستفتيان.
O my fellow inmates! One of you will serve his master wine, while the other will be crucified, and the birds will eat from his head. Thus the matter you are inquiring about is settled.
وقال للذي ظن أنه ناج منهما اذكرني عند ربك فأنساه الشيطان ذكر ربه فلبث في السجن 10 سنين.
And he said to the one he thought would be released, "Mention me to your master." But Satan caused him to forget mentioning him to his master, so he remained in prison for several years.
وقال الملك إني أرى 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 عجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات يا أيها الملأ أفتوني في رؤياي إن كنتم للرؤيا تعبرون.
The king said, "I see 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 lean ones, and 7 green spikes, and others dried up. O elders, explain to me my vision, if you are able to interpret visions."
قالوا أضغاث أحلام وما نحن بتأويل الأحلام بعالمين.
They said, "Jumbles of dreams, and we know nothing of the interpretation of dreams."
وقال الذي نجا منهما وادكر بعد أمة أنا أنبئكم بتأويله فأرسلون.
The one who was released said, having remembered after a time, "I will inform you of its interpretation, so send me out."
يوسف أيها الصديق أفتنا في 7 بقرات سمان يأكلهن 7 عجاف و7 سنبلات خضر وأخر يابسات لعلي أرجع إلى الناس لعلهم يعلمون.
Joseph, O man of truth, inform us concerning 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 lean ones, and 7 green spikes, and others dried up, so that I may return to the people, so that they may know.
قال تزرعون 7 سنين دأبا فما حصدتم فذروه في سنبله إلا قليلا مما تأكلون.
He said, "You will farm for 7 consecutive years. But whatever you harvest, leave it in its spikes, except for the little that you eat."
ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك 7 شداد يأكلن ما قدمتم لهن إلا قليلا مما تحصنون.
Then after that will come 7 difficult ones, which will consume what you have stored for them, except for the little that you have preserved.
ثم يأتي من بعد ذلك عام فيه يغاث الناس وفيه يعصرون.
Then after that will come a year that brings relief to the people, and during which they will press.
وقال الملك ائتوني به فلما جاءه الرسول قال ارجع إلى ربك فاسأله ما بال النسوة اللاتي قطعن أيديهن إن ربي بكيدهن عليم.
The king said, "Bring him to me." And when the envoy came to him, he said, Go back to your master, and ask him about the intentions of the women who cut their hands. My lord is well aware of their schemes.
قال ما خطبكن إذ راوتن يوسف عن نفسه قلن حاش لله ما علمنا عليه من سوء قالت امرأة العزيز الآن حصحص الحق أنا راودته عن نفسه وإنه لمن الصادقين.
He said, what was the matter with you, women, when you tried to seduce Joseph? They said, Allah forbid. We knew of no evil committed by him. The governor's wife then said, now the truth is out. It was I who tried to seduce him, and he is telling the truth.
ذلك ليعلم أني لم أخنه بالغيب وأن الله لا يهدي كيد الخائنين.
This is that he may know that I did not betray him in secret, and that Allah does not guide the scheming of the betrayers.
وما أبرئ نفسي إن النفس لأمارة بالسوء إلا ما رحم ربي إن ربي غفور رحيم.
Yet I do not claim to be innocent. The soul commands evil, except those on whom my Lord has mercy. Truly my Lord is forgiving and merciful.
وقال الملك ائتوني به أستخلصه لنفسي فلما كلمه قال إنك اليوم لدينا مكين أمين.
The king said, bring him to me, and I will reserve him for myself. And when he spoke to him, he said, this day you are with us established and secure.
قال جعلني على خزائن الأرض إني حفيظ عليم.
He said, put me in charge of the storehouses of the land, I am honest and knowledgeable.
وكذلك مكنا ليوسف في الأرض يتبوأ منها حيث يشاء نصيب برحمتنا من نشاء ولا نضيع أجر المحسنين.
And thus we established Joseph in the land, to live therein wherever he wished. We touch with our mercy whomever we will, and we never waste the reward of the righteous.
وَلَأَجْرُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَكَانُوا يَتَّقُونَ.
But the reward of the hereafter is better for those who believe and observed piety.
وَجَاءَ إِخْوَةُ يُوسُفَ فَدَخَلُوا عَلَيْهِ فَعَرَفَهُمْ وَهُمْ لَهُ مُنْكِرُونَ.
And Joseph's brothers came, and entered into his presence. He recognized them, but they did not recognize him.
وَلَمَّا جَهَّزَهُم بِجَهَازِهِمْ قَالَ ائْتُونِي بِأَخٍ لَّكُم مِّنْ أَبِيكُمْ أَلَا تَرَوْنَ أَنِّي أُوفِي الْكَيْلَ وَأَنَا خَيْرُ الْمُنزِلِينَ.
When he provided them with their provisions, he said, bring me a brother of yours from your father. Do you not see that I fill up the measure, and I am the best of hosts?
فَإِن لَّمْ تَأْتُونِي بِهِ فَلَا كَيْلَ لَكُمْ عِندِي وَلَا تَقْرَبُونَ.
But if you do not bring him to me, you will have no measure from me, and you will not come near me.
قالوا سنراود عنه أباه وإنا لفاعلون.
They said, "We will solicit him from his father. We will surely do."
وقال لفتيانه جعلوا بضاعتهم في رحالهم لعلهم يعرفونها إذا انقلبوا إلى أهلهم لعلهم يرجعون.
He said to his servants, "Put their goods in their saddlebags, perhaps they will recognize them when they return to their families, and maybe they will come back."
فلما رجعوا إلى أبيهم قالوا يا أبانا منع منا الكيل فأرسل معنا أخانا نكتل وإنا له لحافظون.
When they returned to their father, they said, "O father, we were denied measure, but send our brother with us, and we will obtain measure. We will take care of him."
قال هل آمنكم عليه إلا كما أمنتكم على أخيه من قبل فالله خير حافظا وهو أرحم الراحمين.
He said, "Shall I trust you with him, as I trusted you with his brother before? Allah is the best guardian, and he is the most merciful of the merciful."
ولما فتحوا متاعهم وجدوا بضاعتهم ردت إليهم قالوا يا أبانا ما نبغي هذه بضاعتنا ردت إلينا ونمير أهلنا ونحفظ أخانا ونزداد كيل بعير ذلك كيل يسير.
And when they opened their baggage, they found that their goods were returned to them. They said, "Father, what more do we want? Here are our goods, returned to us. We will provide for our family, and protect our brother, and have an additional camel load. This is easy commerce."
قال لن أرسله معكم حتى تؤتون موثقا من الله لتأتونني به إلا أن يحاط بكم فلما آتوه موثقهم قال الله على ما نقول وكيل.
He said, "I will not send him with you, unless you give me a pledge before Allah that you will bring him back to me, unless you get trapped." And when they gave him their pledge, he said, "Allah is witness to what we say."
وقال يا بني لا تدخلوا من باب واحد وادخلوا من أبواب متفرقة وما أغني عنكم من الله من شيء إن الحكم إلا لله عليه توكلت وعليه فليتوكل المتوكلون.
And he said, "O my sons, do not enter by one gate, but enter by different gates. I cannot avail you anything against Allah. The decision rests only with Allah. On him I rely, and on him let the reliant rely."
ولما دخلوا من حيث أمرهم أبوهم ما كان يغني عنهم من الله من شيء إلا حاجة في نفس يعقوب قضاها وَإِنَّهُ لَذُو عِلْمٍ لِّمَا عَلَّمْنَاهُ وَلَٰكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
And when they entered as their father had instructed them, it did not avail them anything against Allah, it was just a need in the soul of Jacob, which he carried out. He was a person of knowledge inasmuch as we had taught him, but most people do not know.
وَلَمَّا دَخَلُوا عَلَى يُوسُفَ آوَىٰ إِلَيْهِ أَخَاهُ قَالَ إِنِّي أَنَا أَخُوكَ فَلَا تَبْتَئِسْ بِمَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ.
And when they entered into the presence of Joseph, he embraced his brother, and said, I am your brother, do not be saddened by what they used to do.
فَلَمَّا جَهَّزَهُم بِجَهَازِهِمْ جَعَلَ السِّقَايَةَ فِي رَحْلِ أَخِيهِ ثُمَّ أَذَّنَ مُؤَذِّنٌ أَيَّتُهَا الْعِيرُ إِنَّكُمْ لَسَارِقُونَ.
Then, when he provided them with their provisions, he placed the drinking cup in his brother's saddle-bag. Then an announcer called out, O people of the caravan, you are thieves.
قالوا وأقبلوا عليهم ماذا تفقدون.
They said, as they came towards them, what are you missing?
قالوا نفقد صواع الملك ولمن جاء به حمل بعير وأنا به زعيم.
They said, we are missing the king's goblet. Whoever brings it will have a camel load, and I personally guarantee it.
قالوا تالله لقد علمتم ما جئنا لنفسد في الأرض وما كنا سارقين.
They said, by Allah, you know we did not come to cause trouble in the land, and we are not thieves.
قالوا فما جزاؤه إن كنتم كاذبين.
They said, what shall be his punishment, if you are lying?
قالوا جزاؤه من وجد في رحله فهو جزاؤه كذلك نجزي الظالمين.
They said, his punishment, if it is found in his bag, he will belong to you. Thus we penalize the guilty.
فبدأ بأوعيتهم قبل وعاء أخيه ثم استخرجها من وعاء أخيه كذلك كدنا ليوسف ما كان ليأخذ أخاه في دين الملك إلا أن يشاء الله نرفع درجات من نشاء وفوق كل ذي علم عليم.
So he began with their bags, before his brother's bag. Then he pulled it out of his brother's bag. Thus we devised a plan for Joseph. He could not have detained his brother under the king's law, unless Allah so willed. We elevate by degrees whomever we will, and above every person of knowledge, there is one more learned.
قالوا إن يسرق فقد سرق أخ له من قبل فأسرها يوسف في نفسه ولم يبدها لهم قال أنتم شر مكانا والله أعلم بما تصفون.
They said, if he has stolen, a brother of his has stolen before. But Joseph kept it to himself, and did not reveal it to them. He said, you are in a worse situation, and Allah is aware of what you allege.
قالوا يا أيها العزيز إن له أبا شيخا كبيرا فخذ أحدنا مكانه إنا نراك من المحسنين.
They said, O noble prince, he has a father, a very old man, so take one of us in his place. We see that you are a good person.
قال معاذ الله أن نأخذ إلا من وجدنا متاعنا عنده إنا إذا لظالمون.
He said, Allah forbid that we should arrest anyone except him in whose possession we found our property, for then we would be unjust.
فلما استيئسوا منه خلصوا نجيا قال كبيرهم ألم تعلموا أن أباكم قد أخذ عليكم موثقا من الله ومن قبل ما فرطتم في يوسف فلن أبرح الأرض حتى يأذن لي أبي أو يحكم الله لي وهو خير الحاكمين.
And when they despaired of him, they conferred privately. Their eldest said, don't you know that your father received a pledge from you before Allah, and in the past you failed with regard to Joseph? I will not leave this land until my father permits me, or Allah decides for me, for he is the best of deciders.
ارجعوا إلى أبيكم فقولوا يا أبانا إن ابنك سرق وما شهدنا إلا بما علمنا وما كنا للغيب حافظين.
Go back to your father, and say, Our father, your son has stolen. We testify only to what we know, and we could not have prevented the unforeseen.
واسأل القرية التي كنا فيها والعير التي أقبلنا فيها وإنا لصادقون.
Ask the town where we were, and the caravan in which we came. We are being truthful.
قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل عسى الله أن يأتيني بهم جميعا إنه هو العليم الحكيم.
He said, rather, your souls have contrived something for you. Patience is a virtue. Perhaps Allah will bring them all back to me. He is the knowing, the wise.
وتولى عنهم وقال يا أسفا على يوسف وابيضت عيناه من الحزن فهو كظيم.
Then he turned away from them, and said, Oh my bitterness for Joseph! And his eyes turned white from sorrow, and he became depressed.
قالوا تالله تفتأ تذكر يوسف حتى تكون حرضا أو تكون من الهالكين.
They said, By Allah, you will not stop remembering Joseph, until you have ruined your health, or you have passed away.
قال إنما أشكو بثي وحزني إلى الله وأعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون.
He said, I only complain of my grief and sorrow to Allah, and I know from Allah what you do not know.
يا بني يذهبوا فتحسسوا من يوسف وأخيه ولا تيأسوا من روح الله إنه لا ييأس من روح الله إلا القوم الكافرون.
O my sons, go and inquire about Joseph and his brother, and do not despair of Allah's comfort. None despairs of Allah's comfort except the disbelieving people.
فلما دخلوا عليه قالوا يا أيها العزيز مسنا وأهلنا الضر وجئنا ببضاعة مزجاة فأوف لنا الكيل وتصدق علينا إن الله يجزي المتصدقين.
Then, when they entered into his presence, they said, Mighty Governor, adversity has befallen us, and our family. We have brought scant merchandise. But give us full measure, and be charitable towards us, Allah rewards the charitable.
قال هل علمتم ما فعلتم بيوسف وأخيه إذ أنتم جاهلون.
He said, Do you realize what you did with Joseph and his brother, in your ignorance?
قالوا أئنك لأنت يوسف قال أنا يوسف وهذا أخي قد من الله علينا إنه من يتق ويصبر فإن الله لا يضيع أجر المحسنين.
They said, Is that you, Joseph? He said, I am Joseph, and this is my brother. Allah has been gracious to us. He who practices piety and patience, Allah never fails to reward the righteous.
قالوا تالله لقد آثرك الله علينا وإن كنا لخاطئين.
They said, By Allah, Allah has preferred you over us. We were definitely in the wrong.
قال لا تثريب عليكم اليوم يغفر الله لكم وهو أرحم الراحمين.
He said, There is no blame upon you today. Allah will forgive you. He is the most merciful of the merciful.
اذهبوا بقميصي هذا فألقوه على وجه أبي يأت بصيرا وأتوني بأهلكم أجمعين.
Take this shirt of mine, and lay it over my father's face, and he will recover his sight. And bring your whole family to me.
ولما فصلت العير قال أبوهم إني لأجد ريح يوسف لولا أن تفندون.
As the caravan set out, their father said, I sense the presence of Joseph, though you may think I am senile.
قالوا تالله إنك لفي ضلالك القديم.
They said, By Allah, you are still in your old confusion.
فلما أن جاء البشير ألقاه على وجهه فارتد بصيرا قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم من الله ما لا تعلمون.
Then, when the bearer of good news arrived, he laid it over his face, and he regained his sight. He said, "Did I not say to you that I know from Allah what you do not know?"
قالوا يا أبانا استغفر لنا ذنوبنا إنا كنا خاطئين.
They said, "Father, pray for the forgiveness of our sins, we were indeed at fault."
قال سوف أستغفر لكم ربي إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
He said, "I will ask my Lord to forgive you. He is the forgiver, the most merciful."
فلما دخلوا على يوسف آوى إليه أبويه وقال ادخلوا مصر إن شاء الله آمنين.
Then, when they entered into the presence of Joseph, he embraced his parents, and said, "Enter Egypt, Allah willing, safe and secure."
ورفع أبويه على العرش وخروا له سجدا وقال يا أبت هذا تأويل رؤياي من قبل قد جعلها ربي حقا وقد أحسن بي إذ أخرجني من السجن وجاء بكم من البدو من بعد أن نزغ الشيطان بيني وبين إخوتي إن ربي لطيف لما يشاء إنه هو العليم الحكيم.
And he elevated his parents on the throne, and they fell prostrate before him. He said, "Father, this is the fulfillment of my vision of long ago. My Lord has made it come true. He has blessed me, when he released me from prison, and brought you out of the wilderness, after the devil had sown conflict between me and my brothers. My Lord is most kind towards whomever he wills. He is the all-knowing, the most wise."
رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت وليي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما وألحقني بالصالحين.
My Lord, you have given me some authority, and taught me some interpretation of events. Initiator of the heavens and the earth, you are my protector in this life and in the hereafter. Receive my soul in submission, and unite me with the righteous.
ذلك من أنباء الغيب نوحيه إليك وما كنت لديهم إذ أجمعوا أمرهم وهم يمكرون.
This is news from the past that we reveal to you. You were not present with them when they plotted and agreed on a plan.
وما أكثر الناس ولو حرصت بمؤمنين.
But most people, for all your eagerness, are not believers.
وما تسألهم عليه من أجر إن هو إلا ذكر للعالمين.
You ask them no wage for it. It is only a reminder for all mankind.
وكأين من آية في السماوات والأرض يمرون عليها وهم عنها معرضون.
How many a sign in the heavens and the earth do they pass by, paying no attention to them.
وما يؤمن أكثرهم بالله إلا وهم مشركون.
And most of them do not believe in Allah unless they associate others.
أفأمنوا أن تأتيهم غاشية من عذاب الله أو تأتيهم الساعة بغتة وهم لا يشعرون.
Do they feel secure that a covering of Allah's punishment will not come upon them, or that the hour will not come upon them suddenly, while they are unaware?
قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني وسبحان الله وما أنا من المشركين.
Say, this is my way, I invite to Allah, based on clear knowledge, I and whoever follows me. Glory be to Allah, and I am not of the polytheists.
وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم من أهل القرى أفلم يسيروا في الأرض فينظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم ولدار الآخرة خير للذين اتقوا أفلا تعقلون.
We did not send before you except men, whom we inspired, from the people of the towns. Have they not roamed the earth and seen the consequences for those before them? The home of the hereafter is better for those who are righteous. Do you not understand?
حتى إذا استيأس الرسل وظنوا أنهم قد كذبوا جاءهم نصرنا فنجي من نشاء ولا يرد بأسنا عن القوم المجرمين.
Until, when the messengers have despaired, and thought that they were rejected, our help came to them. We save whomever we will, and our severity is not averted from the guilty people.
لقد كان في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب ما كان حديثا يفترى ولكن تصديق الذي بين يديه وتفصيل كل شيء وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون.
In their stories is a lesson for those who possess intelligence. This is not a fabricated tale, but a confirmation of what came before it, and a detailed explanation of all things, and guidance, and mercy for people who believe.